This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For VA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. It off from the gun. Everyone takes it across the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Play action here on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's St. Clair. Catch made on the out route. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set. It's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Ohio State.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the catch. Now here he goes. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, third down, you know you're going to get a lot of pressure from this defense. Quarterback's protected, does a great job of putting that ball where his receiver can make a play on it. What I love is what this guy does after the catch, picking up huge yards to set up now a first and goal.
Second and goal for the offense. To throw, it's St. Clair. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. First play. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Hand off to the single back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Dropping back, it's Smith. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the mark. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw testing the middle. Incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here in the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Looking for some space. It's Davison. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The game sets up a third down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense contributes 6 points. And the interception taken to the house, a big 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going pick 6 last time out here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Has it back to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Remember last time, went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Horner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Dropping back, it's Smith. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. It's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
First and 10 play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He keeps it on a design run. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Close to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down play coming up. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback in a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception.
He's in the clear. And then finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Buckeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On the run, it's Hill. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's Smith. He's hit just before the throw. He bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first time. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Ducks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again.
Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking right, this one caught. And he's in for the the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Hand it off to the back. Gets the first and still running. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they'd given up, but here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
He makes the grab. That's a solid beam. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. To the air, it's St. Clair. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Finding some room at the 25. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. We're able to get him down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Positive yards.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
He lets it go. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Ball handed off. Fights through the tackler. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Picks up the first, looking for more. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. And the single back takes the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw to his receiver. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. This time it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Buckeyes are in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking for some space. It's Hill. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
No press here. The defense backing away. Trying for a 4th down completion. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Tackle is made, it's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. At the 20. At the 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And they tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's another deep shot. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab. It's Graham. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Working clock with the ground game. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Wow, a 3rd hit tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Smith. Throws to the tight end. He's got his man in the open field. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. QB keeper all the way. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He fires downfield. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
The offense will spend the timeout with 27 seconds remaining. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. He's got it right near the end zone.
At this point, I'm wondering if either defense is going to show up to play today. I mean, it's just been one big play after another. Definitely has the feeling of which quarterback will have the ball last is going to end up winning this game.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Snides a good throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's press coverage now from these DBs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things are better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep for late-game heroics. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up,